Hello everybody. Hello denizens of Twitch. It's me again. We are back for session number 2 of Paper Wizard Party. This time not 30 minutes late. Uh, in fact, we're a little bit early. Uh, Other than that, uh, let's just get right into it. Welcome to Paper Wizard Party. If you've never seen it, if you haven't seen it and you've missed session number 1, don't worry, that is archived on my YouTube at the same username as here, Namphis500, and you can watch the full VOD from last time. Other than that, let's get into it, and I will get the rest of the goons. All right, well, people, are you ready?
Yes,
Yes.
I'm correct. I'm ready.
You're live.
Hello.
No, I'm Tyler.
Oh, suddenly we go live and everyone is silent.
No.
Everyone's camera side.
No.
I have performance anxiety.
Yeah, don't we all? I just have the normal kind of anxiety, actually.
Dang.
How are we all doing? How are we doing tonight?
Good.
Wizard party time. Wizard party
Wizard
time.
party
Ready to
time.
hit the market.
We have made it to the
Thinking about
market.
wizard? Thinking about parties?
Before we
Thinking
jump
about
earning some
in,
money.
before we
Both.
jump into session number 2, sorry.
Just scrap
I-
the first one.
What?
I said, yeah, let's just scrap the first one.
Yeah, let's just
This
scrap
is
the whole
that
one.
session
No, we're not going to be scrapping the whole session.
Recap, Curtis?
I will give a recap after we do a little icebreaker game. Hooray! Hooray! It's session number 2, which means that you now all have a new task that you must do every session. No, Michael.
Oh, okay.
I want everyone to share a fun fact about their wizard. That's it.
Curtis, can you pick who's going first?
Let's start with. Oh my gosh, I can't remember your guys' wizard names. Let's start with Torin.
A fun fact about Torin is that he climbs a lot of trees in his free time, if he can. He's pretty strong and can like hoist himself up, and he just kind of hangs out there for hours at a time, observing and calling some birds and having a good time.
You get to choose who goes next.
Ooh, it's a popcorn.
It's a popcorn.
I want Leonard to go next.
Fun fact about Leonard is that in his childhood, he would read the wizard equivalent of Breaking Bad every night.
Every night. Does he have it
Every night before
memorized?
bed.
In full?
His favorite character was the wizard equivalent of Saul.
I am the
Okay.
one who casts spells.
Okay. I am the one who casts. Jesus.
Can I pick who goes next?
Yeah, go for it.
I want to hear about Google next.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I have this little charm that when I use it, I'm a bird, and when I use the charm, I get human arms, but nothing else, just human arms. So that I'm a bird with human arms, and it's wonderful.
They do look like they belong to a bird. It's not like it's like skin arms. Don't worry.
That'd be really funny though. Like
Yeah.
a really thick magpie.
So wait, so the charm gives you arms, it doesn't like hide your wings?
No, yes, for clarification's sake. Bird Alllanders would traditionally have like winged arms that were just wings, right? Because that's what birds have.
Uh-huh.
and as they integrated into society, they needed to actually like, be in society that has
Yeah.
arms. So some famous wizard came up with the idea of being able to enchant a specific item to allow these bird all-landers to have arms, and they look like taloned, clawed, human arms, but like not skin. They look like they belong to a bird.
Mhm.
Use your imagination. Okay.
And then let's see.
Google.
I want to hear Burger Angelo.
Let's see. A fun fact about Burger Angelo is that he's the youngest of the four ninjas. The second youngest being Falafayel.
Okay. I'm sure that will come in important later.
That's really important now. Actually, that's really important. That's really important right now.
I don't want to know. I want to find out. No,
I'm bewitched.
body and soul.
And that leaves me, correct?
Well, Burger Angelo, go ahead and choose your person.
Oh, okay.
Let's circle back to
hear the-
Torin. I want to hear more about Torin.
No. Torin's already gone.
Okay, I'll go with Icelit, I guess.
My fun fact is my name is Isilt.
I
Slit.
slit.
I slit.
I slit.
No, my
Not
my fun
anymore.
fact is okay. Isilt has 3 textbooks in her bag that correspond to classes that she's taking at Wizard College. And her textbooks are titled accordingly. So for the math equivalent, the wizard math class, the textbook for that class is titled Triangles and Why They Are Important. We also have Wizard English is the textbook that I'm currently reading is King Dix the 14th by Billy Nodknife. And
Billy
then-
Nodknife, one of my favorite.
Yeah,
favorite
Billy
wizards of all time.
Nodknife. He's pretty well renowned.
Pretty well renowned.
Weird wizard power, but you know he's well known.
Yeah. And then my wizard science equivalent, my textbook is titled Will This Mushroom Kill Me? And Other Fun Guy Stuff.
Okay, I like it. I like it. Let me. That leaves
Thank you.
no one else, I guess. So
Hey,
shall
learn
we?
a fun
GM.
fact about
Fun
the
fact about the
narrator?
GM.
Yeah.
Fun fact about the GM.
You have to list every OC's fun fact.
Fun fact about the GM. GM does have a character in lore, named Dame, and his wizard power is that he has the ability to control anything related to Wizard Party, effectively making him a god.
Can we worship him?
What? No, you were.
Do we have the ability to worship him?
No, he's not actually a god. He's not worshipped.
Can I make
The
it
god
work
of this
for
world is, of course, Cal Vincent. You.
Can you give us a fun fact about Cal Vincent? Just off
No.
the top of
Is
your
it
head.
No,
Calvinism?
I gave my fun fact. You guys are lucky you got a fun fact from me.
Are we Calvinists? Is that
Yeah.
what?
I guess so, but not like
Oh, that sucks, dude.
not like real world Calvinists.
Oh,
Trust me.
This is up to a Calvinist.
We all
church.
go to Camp
Parents.
Calvinhaven during the summers.
I'm gonna go to a Calvinist
Calvin
church
Haven.
over
God.
here.
Named John Calvin.
Yeah.
John Calvin.
Okay, excellent.
Okay, it's 8:30. Might as well jump into the game. So, without further ado, I guess, is it recap time? Do I have to give a recap? Yeah.
Yeah. That would give a word.
For
last
the new
time,
listener.
last time
One last
on
episode.
Paper Wizard Party, the party was first assembled, meeting in their capstone class of wizarding in the real world, they were assigned on their final project. But before they could start that project, they had to, of course, know what that project was, which led to a interesting set of hijinks involving a cow and a laboratory and a TA that may or may not have been that cow. Regardless, the party was able to prevail against their first challenge and come out mostly unscathed. Mostly unscathed and mostly unmurderers. After getting back from that, they were able to learn of their final exam, which would be going out on a quest to a distant city to take down Cal Vincent Wake's University's Tower of Wizard Excellence, where they were tasked with receiving the crystal on top of that tower. Afterwards, they decided that they might want to go out shopping to prepare for their mission, where they met a ominous tarot reader that gifted them tarot cards and promised that she would see them again very soon. Without further ado, that's where they find themselves now.
So we're in the market.
You're in the market. You just got assigned your tarot cards, and the
Question
tarot
about
card.
market.
Yes.
Is the market like multiple shops, or is the market like one store that we are going to be in?
It is a region of Scholarfell that is a sprawling kind of mix between hard set like buildings and shops that are in buildings, as well as some open air stalls that kind of service the whole city of Scholarfell.
Cool.
Okay, so this is not, and also to clarify, this is not like we are packing for the journey right now. This is we're just shopping.
I mean, you were awarded 5 gold apiece for the trouble that you got yourselves involved in. The professor made the recommendation that you maybe go shopping to prepare for the journey to come. You would, if I pull up the world map, you were tasked with going to the city of Skycrest, which you know is a 2 nights journey from Scholarfell, with at least one of those nights being spent away from civilization.
2 nights across the water, or if we were to walk around?
There is no ferry from Scholarfell to Skycrest, so you would have to walk.
Okay,
Typically,
cool.
the route takes you from Scholarfell through Starhill, through a day in the kind of wilds that puts you that night relatively close to Skycrest, but typically it's a 2 nights travel.
Okay. Well, I would love to go and check and see what kind of potion shops there are in this market.
Agree.
Okay. Does the group agree?
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
love to browse around,
Mm-hmm.
just get an idea of what we might be shopping around.
Well, yeah, and I guess it also like, do you guys are we wanting to do all of our shopping right now all together, or does anybody else need to do anything in the market, or are we just wanting to check out shops one by one?
I have a question about the surrounding area that we're in right now, Curtis. Are there a lot of people around? It's like the commons, yeah?
The Commons is the market for all of Scholarfell. It remains pretty busy all day and all night.
Okay.
there are a good amount of people around.
Cool.
My vote is that we would just start heading into like a shop and see what we can get into. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with that too.
Sounds good, Leonard.
hmm
Okay. You brought up potion shops.
Yeah.
You have a few potion shop options. They're pretty easy to find, so I'd say that you can kind of easily find your way over to uh, a potion shop, which is where we start. You kind of look up, and you're in front of this kind of well put together um, building. It doesn't look run down, but it also doesn't look new. Um, with a sign kind of hanging over the entrance saying George's Potions and Proclivities.
George.
On the walk to the potion shop, can I look around at the surrounding people on the way and see if there's anybody who looks particularly distracted?
Go ahead and roll perception.
That's a D6, right?
D6. Everything's a D6.
Right. We got a 4.
A 4. I need to pull up the ancient tomes once again. Sorry, I can't really.
Dust them off.
Yeah. You look around, and there are definitely some people that are distracted, kind of talking amongst themselves or talking to other street vendors, but there's not necessarily anybody who seems like completely oblivious.
Okay, I would like to use my power to try
Okay.
to see if there's any spare coin on the ground between where we're walking and the potions shop.
You want to use your power to see if there's coin on the ground, or to collect said coin.
Well, I'm trying to collect said coins, so I guess
Okay.
maybe I need
So,
to look and see
yeah,
if there's.
First roll perception to see if there's any coin.
Okay. 5.
5. There seems to be a couple bits and bobs here. Maybe like you see a couple coppers lying around, and like not much more.
Okay, then I'm not gonna risk it.
Okay.
I wanna try to talk to Boogle in secrecy here, okay?
Come over here.
Since you are trying to specifically do it in secrecy, go ahead and roll a craft check.
Craft check? You want a 6?
Say what you want to say. Say what you want to say, and then
Okay.
roll a craft check.
I want to like kind of peer up, like get really close to Boogle. I want to say, hey, what will you give me if I steal you one of the other group members' coins for you to keep?
Okay, now roll a craft check.
Okay. D6?
Yeah, D6.
4.
4 plus yours is 2. I say, yep, okay. You whisper, and he can hear you, and no one else can. Boogle?
He's booging. 1 second.
Okay, Leonard. So here's the thing. Do we want to get something from the potion shop or somewhere else? Or should we rob more people and get more money?
I think we try to get as much money as possible here.
Yeah,
Okay?
I think we should just rob a bunch of people and get a bunch of money.
Okay.
And then we should go to like some magic shop and get something crazy.
So, Curtis, you said there were a lot of people around. I don't want to necessarily burn bridges yet, even though that is a possibility here, maybe, right? Is there anybody around, like just a random like other student that I could try to pickpocket?
Yeah, you can pretty easily find students.
Okay.
You can kind of find all of the types of people that are in Scholarfell
Yeah,
here.
so
I
like
will say you will have a harder time finding anyone of affluence. Most of the wealthy individuals and people who would have money and status tend to spend most of their coin and time in West Quarter.
okay. So
What's
I guess I'm hoping to maybe, I don't know, you can correct me if this is the wrong thought process here. Maybe do like a perception check and see if there's anybody like an upperclassman that might look a little bit more bougie, a little bit more uppity, or if there's like somebody around who we could try to pickpocket, like target specifically.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception, and I'll say add a +2 for your background.
Okay. 5 if we're adding 2.
5. Yeah, you kind of quickly identify a kind of an individual who's older than you and kind of uh, looks like he might be a little bit more of a higher class standing. He's wearing a little bit more of a like a fine clothing. Doesn't look like he's really caring at all about what he spends. He seems to be relatively well off.
I want to try to pickpocket him.
You want to try to pocket him?
Yeah.
Are you going to do anything else, or is anyone going to help you before you pickpocket?
So if this fails, I would like to use my power on him immediately after.
Okay.
Can
If
you do that?
Okay. Go ahead and roll a craft check.
craft check, okay.
Craft check.
3 plus what is that? 2.
You slide your hands into his pockets. and and it doesn't you definitely hit him a little bit as you like slide your hand in his pockets. You kind of feel around, and there's a few coins in there. What do you do?
I want to grab those coins.
You're gonna grab the coins, all of them?
As many as I can. Yeah.
Go. I'm going to. Who can I do? You are able to get your hand around four coins and yank it out of his pocket. Kind of as you yank it out, he kind of starts to look at you and say, "You didn't do what I think you just did you?"
This is another human for clarification, right?
This is another humanoid. For clarification with your
human-
power, clarification with your power, if it's a humanoid or like somebody with like a sentience, like that we would consider human as like us,
Yeah.
You can use your power on them.
Okay. Like he's not he's not very confrontational about this, is he?
He's pretty confrontational.
Okay.
He thinks he felt your hand. He thinks he can't prove it, but he thinks he felt your hand go into his pocket and steal some coins.
I want to like look at him all sly, and I want to say, "Nah, bro, I don't know what you're talking about." You know.
Go ahead and are you gonna use your power to do this?
Yeah, I'll use my power.
Okay, go ahead and roll magic.
Oh.
Oh no! Let it ride.
Oh,
Oh my
Let it ride.
okay.
You
You
got one
feel your
overkill.
you feel your magic course through your body. You make deep eye contact with him, and kind of in the most graceful voice you can, you say, "I don't know what you're talking about." And he is filled with rage.
Hey,
He,
can we see this happen?
yeah, you guys can see this happen.
Okay.
He is about ready to hate you, Carter.
Uh,
I mean,
Um,
Leonard.
100. Okay. I wanna ask him. I wanna say, what do you think happened?
He's not going to respond, and he's going to step into a combative stance.
Can we interject? Can I interject?
Yes, I will say you guys can interject because he hasn't
I'm
quite
gonna
hit
I'm gonna
Leonard yet.
I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna come up and kind of dust this guy off a little bit and be like, "Oh my goodness, we totally didn't see you there. I am really sorry for whatever this idiot did. We were just trying to find where the closest magic potion shop was. We don't know our way around here very well. Do you know which way to go?"
I want you to roll 2 dice. Start with a flat d6.
5.
5. Now, go ahead and roll a grace check with a +1. So +4 total.
And that's the D6 still.
Yeah, d6. Everything's d6, don't worry.
So 8 total.
8 total. He looks at you and is immediately he immediately calms down, and then he looks at you more and more and more and looks you kind of up and down and says, and kind of with a little bit of like pressed lips says, "Well, I wouldn't normally do this, but I guess for fine looking woman as yourself, I guess I'll look past it just this once."
I'm gonna say, "Oh, excellent," and then I'm just gonna kind of sock Leonard so that he gets up and kind of like sock him toward the rest of the group.
Leonard, are you gonna allow her to hit you?
Yeah. I won't take any damage, right?
No, you won't take any damage.
No, I'm
Well,
okay.
I'm
with
not
that.
trying to hurt him. I'm more
Yeah,
so
yeah.
just trying to like nudge him forcefully.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but I
wanna
mean-
I wanna really like take that as my opportunity to remove myself from the situation.
Okay. As you guys walk away, he does slap your ass, Isil.
I'm just gonna keep walking, and then I'm going to say to Leonard, "Don't ever make me do that again."
Okay. It won't happen again. I wanna it was 4 coin, right? That I took from him.
Yeah, you got 4 silver out of that.
Yeah. I wanna give all of those silvers to Boogle.
No way.
Are you trying to be discreet about this?
No, I just want to give will the guy see it? Will this fiend that I took a
No,
like
he,
would
he's not looking at you anymore.
I just want to give the silver to Google. I don't care if like the group sees it, you know?
Okay,
That's my
kinda
bro
pass,
right there.
You kind of pass the silver to Boogle, and like everyone, if you're paying attention, I don't know if your characters would be paying attention. You kind of see Leonard toss Boogle like 4 silver pieces, kind of
Yeah,
non-discreetly.
thanks, Leonard.
I am going to we're still walking now, right?
Yeah, you're still walking.
If I turn around, is the guy who slapped my ass still looking at us?
Oh yeah, he's still looking at you. Not
Damn,
not
okay.
us, you guys specifically. Sorry, not you guys specifically. You.
Me specifically? Okay, never
Yeah.
mind.
Okay.
Are we walking into the potion shop at this point?
I don't know. Are you guys?
Do we know
everyone
where
else-
it is?
I'm
Do we
more
know
than
where we're
content.
going?
Yeah, you guys.
I'm
would,
more
you
than
guys would know.
content to walk into the potion shop.
You guys would know.
What? We're going to the potion shop?
Do you want to
Yeah.
do that, Tor?
Do you want?
That's our first
You
stop.
want to go to the
right?
potion shop? I've been drawing in my journal the whole time.
Well, maybe get your head out of the clouds and help
Would
us.
you draw, Torin?
I was drawing my slime pigeon that I found last time.
That's cute.
Where's your drawing, Torin?
It's a work in progress. It's not done yet. What'd you say?
I'm-
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Bless you, by the way.
Could I try and navigate to the potion shop?
I mean, you guys know
And
where
then
the
also,
potion
like-
shop is. pretty well.
We're
Yeah.
like at the
I
potion
want
shop.
to go.
Brad,
I want to start looking at the potion
Gorgeous
shop.
Could I-
potions.
Could I look at what other shops are around it?
Yeah, kind of. Are you looking for a specific kind of shop, or are you just looking to see what's around?
I'm really trying to acquire more magical artifacts
Okay.
and things that like channel powers and things like that.
Okay. It's not necessarily like right next door, but you do know of a like kind of odds and I almost want to call it like a thrift store for magical items.
Yeah, yeah.
It's relatively close. You would know where it is.
I have a question directly for you. I have this special item, but I don't know what it does. Do I know about it yet? Not what it does, but
you
like,
know
do I
about the
know it's
item.
in my-
Yes, you do know about
yeah.
the item. You know, but you don't know what it does.
Yeah, so more specifically, I'm looking for somebody to like help me identify what it is because I've never seen it before. I'm trying to figure out what it does because I can like detect something's going on there. So I want to see maybe if there's similar items that I could compare them to, or if there's an expert or somebody who might be able to help me with that.
So, are you gonna break away from the party?
Potentially, if there's something like that nearby, then I
Yeah, yeah.
definitely would.
So instead of going to the
personally-
potion shop with everyone, you'll go to the entrance
Yeah.
shop.
Yeah, I personally
Uh,
don't have a need for potions right
yeah.
now.
Do you want to invite anybody? Is my only next question.
Yo, what's up, guys? Anyone want to go to the thrift shop with me?
I'll go with
to
Google.
the thrift shop. I'm
Yeah.
now that I think about it, I kind of want to see if they have any cool looking objects that I can find. Maybe some that would be helpful for any birds that I meet along the way.
You're looking at one.
Torin,
I
what's your
know.
favorite
I was
type of
actually going
bird?
to ask you some questions while we walked. I'm really curious about some things.
Get them away from me.
I'm trying to write them down. You see,
Yeah.
science.
For 2 silver pieces, I'll answer anything.
Well, I have
Oh.
gold. Do you make?
Oh
chicken?
man. Yeah, I got 4 silver.
Oh,
Out of character question. What's the exchange rate? Like what? How many? silvers
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the gold?
That's a fair question. 10 silver is 1 gold,
Okay.
Damn.
and 10 copper is 1 silver.
Okay.
And then
So it's a 10 to 1 ratio.
yeah, it's tens all the way up, including for
Cool.
platinum coins, which are 10 gold.
Ooh.
and could you just also, out of character question,
Yeah.
give us would it be too meta to give us a rough idea of how much like a dollar like is a copper the equivalent of like $1?
So
Or-
a normal like wizard citizen on average makes around 1 silver a day.
Okay.
Living wage.
What's
So
the wealth
like so 1
distribution
gold
in
is
the
10
top?
days of work.
Yeah, so 1 gold is 10 days of work. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. So we have like a lot of
I
money
am
right
gonna
now.
stick with the potions. I'm looking for something.
Yes, you did get gifted a kind of significant amount of gold because of the because your professor was feeling nice. We'll say that. You guys didn't sense any of the motives. So, Carter, your question?
It was a dumb question, but
go
I'll
for it.
ask it again. What's the wealth distribution in this society that we live in? Like,
I mean,
On average, like what so like you say like
there is a large difference. Like among common people, they all kind of generally have the same amount of money ish. You know, there are
Yeah.
some people who have a little bit more. There are some people who have a little bit less. Um, but it's kind of like your normal like feudal system where like the next rung up is significantly higher and the next rung after that is also significantly higher. Like
and then
people
I guess
people don't typically climb their way out of poverty. They climb their way
the
into better off poverty.
the round circle question that I'm trying to ask here is like how money driven is this society? Like we saw that last guy, he got pretty cranky when he like kind of insinuated what I did to him, right?
I
So
mean,
like is
I
that the
mean,
general reaction or are
you
there
fleeced like 4 days worth of work off this guy.
yeah,
So like imagine how angry if you would be if someone stole like
a week of work from me?
$1,200 from you,
Yeah, okay. That's
right?
fair.
Like that, you're not stealing insignificant amounts of money from people. And you chose someone who is better off, so he'll probably not care too much about 4 silver. Um, but it's still a lot of money.
Okay. Thank you. That's good to know.
Yeah. So that's all I should. That's all I wanted to. Just should have clarified that before we started all of this, but whatever. So from what I'm hearing, Torin, Boogle, and Leonard are going to the magical antique shop, and Burger Angelo and Isil are going to the potion shop.
Correct.
Mhm.
Seeing as Burger Angelo is a little bit predisposed right now, let's start with the antique shop. Unless Isil, do you want to go with them? Are you pretty dead set on going to the potion shop?
I mean, if we have the time to go to multiple shops, for sure, I would love to.
Oh, you've got
go
plenty of
the-
time to go to multiple shops.
Sweet. Okay, so if
Like,
if
For reference,
the
it's like
sake-
midday, and I don't have a timeline in real life.
for the sake of sticking together, I will begrudgingly follow everybody to the antique shop, just knowing that I will want to make a stop at the potion shop afterward.
Okay. So Burger Angelo, for clarification, everyone is going to the antique shop now.
I could hear it the entire time.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to. I just saw that you were away from your desk.
Burger boy,
so-
burger boy.
Was that in character?
If we have
Yeah.
if we have nothing left, if we have nothing else with this scene, we will go ahead and move forward to the antique shop. This antique shop is named Edwards Antique.
Edwards Antique.
Yep, singular.
Not plural. Okay.
All
What
of
is-
these shops are owned by really normal sounding people.
George. Edward.
Well, I mean,
George-
everyone in this world, or at least in this party, has an exotic name. So in this
I'm
world,
gonna-
a normal
gonna-
name is
Leonard is
exotic.
such an exotic name. Yeah, you're right.
Like George.
What
Sorry.
does this building look like?
It is it's kind of what you would assume at first was a warehouse, but kind of has been a little bit renovated to make it look like it might be a shop. So there's signage and stuff that says, "Oh, Edwards Antique," and there's signage that like makes it clear that it's a shop. But if you were like oblivious to all of that, it would just be like another big warehouse. It's kind of on a little bit closer to the border between the drop and the commons.
Can I look up and see if there's any birds sitting on top of the building?
Absolutely. Go ahead and 1 second. I gotta pull up the chart.
Do you
In
add more birds?
the meantime, go ahead and roll a d20.
Oh, no, it fell off the table. 1 sec.
He's having
I'm
problems.
gonna re-roll.
Can you not?
That's a
An 8.
that's an 8.
Points. Up sitting on the sign is a couple of bumblebirds.
Bumblebirds.
Is this
They're
like
also-
known to the group? Like,
I
can the
don't know.
group see the
Is
bumblebird?
everyone is well?
I
did you
mean,
point,
is he
do you
just
point these out,
looking or-
Torn? Torn, do you point these out?
I'm gonna make a little noise to myself. I'm gonna go, ooh.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna
You guys can
And
kind of easily see that the bumblebirds are sitting there.
and then I wanna just like take note of them.
Yeah, no, these are by all means a couple of like a few normal looking bumblebirds. You see them around in cities every once in a while. Like it's not like they're
Yeah.
super rare, but they're also not they're not always around. So
Sure.
okay,
I'll come back for you later, bumblebirds.
Can I look over at
Go ahead
Torn
and-
and say, "Are you talking to yourself
I'm communicating
with
them.
yourself?"
if you're communicating,
With them.
go ahead and roll magic for me.
Oh, yes. 5 plus 3, that's gonna be an 8.
They look down at you and they say, "We'll be here."
See you soon.
You understand like directly that they like this is not like a suggestion. This is like verbatim. Like they look at you and say, "We'll be here."
Uh-huh.
So Torin, I have a question. Like, you could tell that bird anything if you really wanted to, right?
Leonard, I could tell that bird anything that I really wanted to. Why?
I'm just curious if that bird, has seen anybody especially wealthy, or like if anybody around here near us is, packing a little bit more money. And if they've seen anything like that, would you be
Why do
willing to ask them that for me?
Why do we want to know about that? We're at the antique store. Don't we want to go to the antique store?
I get that.
Wait,
You know-
can I also be interjecting and asking Torn a question?
Yeah.
Can you make those birds do whatever you want them to do?
If I communicate well enough with them, they could, yeah.
So just now, back over there, and I just kind of point over there. You know that the guy that Leonard was trying to steal from? Did you see that happen?
I heard it a little. I
like-
was trying to look
did it.
around.
I like broke up the fight a little bit.
I saw the end of that, yeah.
Well, that guy, when we were leaving, he slapped my ass.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't great. Could you make those birds go shit on that man? Do you have the ability to ask them? Like,
I-
tell them my situation. Ask them if they saw him smack my ass, and then ask them if they would go shit on him. Can you do that?
I guess I can. I want to whistle up to them now and like use my bumblebird calls and like see if they know anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the overkill you just rolled roll over, and they look at you and they're like, and they understand. Go ahead and roll grace to see how effectively you communicate.
That was a 4 plus 1. That's gonna be a 5.
It's a 5.
Yeah.
They kind of look up. They kind of look at you and they're like, "Yeah, man, whatever." And then they fly off, presumably from what your best guess, to go and poop on him, but you really don't know.
Okay.
I wanna start making my way into the magic shop.
They told me that they saw it, but they want to remain out of it.
They're gonna remain out of
They're
it.
gonna remain out of it. I'm
All right.
The hard part about getting them to do things is that they.
No, I don't really care about the birds. I just wanted to
Why do you
see.
not care about the birds?
I don't know that.
They're all around.
I don't know.
They're gorgeous. Why would you not care?
I just wanted to see if you could shit on that man. Sorry, Leonard, we interrupted you.
You know, I think there's probably a lot of cool stuff in the shop here. You guys want to go in?
Yeah, let's go.
Sure.
There could
Since
be
there's
some
nothing-
items to help you get revenge.
Since there's nothing more for me to look at, I can.
Did you guys see that too? He slapped my ass.
Mm-hmm.
I overheard
I
a conversation. I
super
didn't see it.
messed up, I will say.
Yeah, you guys
Not
walk
cool.
in. You walk in to Edward's Antique. And are quickly presented with what you can clearly see is kind of an antique looking like toy warehouse and a guy standing in the room.
Are you Edward?
Did you read the sign?
Awfully snarky coming
did
from a
read the
guy
sign.
named Edward.
Edward could have had more people working for him. I don't know.
The sign says Edward's Antique. I'm Edward. You're looking at the antique.
Can I roll perception to try to figure out what the antique is?
Yeah, go ahead.
Get your cube out of my 3.
3. It is an antique warehouse. You feel like maybe there could be something more there, but you really just can't tell. It to you just looks like an antique warehouse.
So it's empty?
Did you look inside the warehouse? It has no
Oh,
windows.
I thought we were inside.
You are in the warehouse. But inside
Oh.
the warehouse stands a single man, now you know is named Edward, and an antique warehouse. Like
Excellent. That's all I need to know.
okay.
I want to like get. Where are we standing in front of Edward?
Yeah, you're standing in front of Edward.
Yeah, I want to.
There's not even. I want to clarify. There's not even like a counter. Like you are in this warehouse, and in the warehouse is like an antique model warehouse and a guy named Edward.
Okay. I want to ask Edward, like, is he down? I want to look at him. Is he a human?
He is a kind of middle age, kind of a little bit crusty looking human. Yes.
Okay. I want to ask him, like, Edward, how proud of you are you of your antiques? You feel these are like really good, top of the line, power pulsing antiques?
I think there's
Well,
just one antique.
I don't really know where you got the idea of antiques from, but I am pretty damn proud of my singular magical antique.
Yeah. I wanna try to make eye contact and use my power on Edward.
Go ahead and roll magic.
Okay.
He sounds like how I would imagine Clint from Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
3 + 1, that's 4.
You kind of feel your power course through you, and you make a connection with him, and he seems moderately a little bit more pleasant to you. Like
I want to ask him again. So this antique you're talking about, like, tell me a little bit more about it.
Well, because he asked,
Yes.
it's an antique magical warehouse. Sorry, can't keep this voice the same. Antique magical warehouse, and if you open the door, you might. He's changed from Southern to Australian, I guess. You kind of look at him, and not really effectively. You can kind of tell that like he cannot keep this bit straight. The kind of antique warehouse that if you open the door, you can go inside.
Okay. I wanna kind of peer over to Boogle and like ask him if there's anything here that like really catches his eye and see if he wants to steal it. Boogle, do you want to steal it with me?
Yeah, can I roll perception to see what else is around?
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception.
Ba, 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 ba.
Jeez.
please.
Yeah.
Let it ride. Let it ride.
Another one.
Another
Giant
one.
card on the map is really funny.
You should make the cards bigger.
Okay.
Two.
You kind of quickly look down. You look down at the antique warehouse, and you kind of feel a little bit of a magical power radiating off of it, and you look a little bit closer, and there on the front of the warehouse is a little sign that says Freeblow's Magical Emporium.
Free blow.
Mm.
Can I also roll a perception, Curtis, for
Yeah,
the
go ahead and
same
roll a
objective?
perception.
Yeah.
Everyone
Okay.
can go ahead and roll perception if they want.
Sweet.
Do you want me to roll another one?
No,
I got
you've
a
already
5,
rolled yours.
Curtis.
5,
I already.
2.
2,
What's
5.
5.
Probably a big window.
Burger
for this.
Angelo and Leonard, you kind of also feel a little bit of magical power emanating off of this antique warehouse, but you don't really see much more than what Boogle saw.
Is it the warehouse that's the antique?
For clarification, Michael, you have entered a warehouse that outside says Edward's Antique, and inside the warehouse is Edward and like a replica antique warehouse.
So it's okay.
And he is described verbally that if you open the door, you can go in.
So is it the front door or another door in the warehouse?
There is one door to this warehouse, and it is in the front.
Wait,
I'd,
So
I'd like to
can
open
I-
the door.
can we just go up and how big is this little warehouse?
It's like, I would say it's like
This
a
is really
foot
important.
by 6 inches by like 6 inches.
Okay, I'm gonna
That's
take
near
I'm
this
gonna
map.
take my pinky finger and I'm gonna knock on the warehouse door.
You knock, and Edward kind of says, I don't know why you're knocking. It kind of just, I don't know why you're knocking. The power is if you open the door, you can go inside.
I want to open the door. I'm opening the
do
door.
not want to open the door.
I-
will back
Curtis,
up after
Leonard
you
is
have the
opening the
knock.
door.
Leonard, you whip open the door. And suddenly, everyone in the party watches you vanish from the room.
I'm gonna leave the
Um,
shop.
Before let me continue. Leonard, as you open the door, you feel as though you like dropped 300 feet. But you opened up into another warehouse that has a lot of like kind of shelves and kind of rows of weird odds and ends and things that you would normally find in a thrift shop.
Yeah.
And a little gnome walks up to you and says, "Hello, what are you looking for today?"
How tall is this gnome?
You are.
Because
How
like
tall are
when
you?
I
How
when
tall
I
are you?
describe when I describe, like, I would say around my height, so like a good 6'1", 6'2".
6'1", 6'2". This gnome is like no taller than 3'6".
Okay, I wanna get down on my knees, kind of get out of stuff. Ask him like, hey there, little fella. Like, if you were to pick up anything from this antique store, what would be your first choice?
Well, my first choice would be the bag. It holds a
bag?
lot of things.
How much is the bag?
The bag is like, I don't know, like 50 gold.
50 gold? Can you
Yeah.
show me the bag? Can I trial the bag?
He looks at you and looks at you kind of like directly in the eyes and says, I might be small, but I ain't stupid.
I I just want to see the bag, man. It's not. Do we know this little guy's name? Is that
You could ask.
what's your name there, bud?
Oh, you know, I'm free below.
You're
Free blow.
Freeblow. Like, what's Freeblow's stature? We know he's 3'6", but
He
like,
is a 3'6", like little
is he a
gnome.
mountain of a 3'6"?
No.
Or
No,
no?
I don't know
Where
what
do
like
you think his head would go up to next to Leonard?
like he could probably like stand up and like without going on his tippy toes like kiss his belly button.
Okay.
And his name is Freeblow?
Yes, his name is Freeblow. You guys don't know this.
I'm
But I
just
want to be very clear in the fact that no one else has opened the door. No one else is seeing this happen except
No.
Leonard.
I'm just clarifying. Can I try to shake the mini warehouse?
Yeah, you could try to shake it.
Can I try to pick it up and shake it?
Wait,
yeah,
can she take the mini warehouse?
Edward,
you could
did
try to
our
pick it up and
friend
shake it. Yeah.
go?
Do I need to roll something for that?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll brawn.
5.
5 plus 1 is a 6. You
Oh no, sorry. I got 5 total.
yeah plus 1
was
for your brawn.
4 plus 1.
Oh, you got
I
5
rolled
total.
a
Okay,
4.
yeah, okay. Okay, so you got 5. You walk over to the warehouse and like go to pick it up, and Edward kind of like grabs you on the shoulder and says, "Please don't touch the merchandise."
Edward, where did our friend go?
He's your friend?
I told you for the last time, if you open the door, you can go in.
Where is in?
Can he get out?
The warehouse, dumbass.
We're in the warehouse.
He kind of looks at you and like just kind of rolls his eyes and shakes his head.
Can our friend get out after he goes in?
Of course he can get out. It wouldn't be a magical warehouse if you couldn't get out.
Okay, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna open the door.
You're gonna trust that?
you continue.
Yeah.
He vanished into thin air, and you're just gonna go after?
Well, somebody has to make sure that he doesn't like burn the place down.
Oh, I mean, we
He did stab the TA.
Oh, yeah.
Stab somebody. We're really letting Leonard go into a person named Freeblow's tiny warehouse unattended? No, I'm opening the door and I'm going in.
You kind of you also like feel as though you've dropped like 300 feet, but like the next instant you hear like a little bell jingle and like you've walked through the door into the warehouse and you look over and there's Leonard talking to a 3'6" gnome man, and the gnome man kind of looks at you and says, "Looks like I've got another customer. I'm gonna go talk to them now." And he kind of waddles over to you and says, "Welcome in. Welcome in. Are you looking for anything today?"
I don't know. Should I be looking for anything?
I mean, you came into my store. I would assume you're looking for something.
You're right. I'm sorry. What do you can I just roll to check and see what like is what I can see like most direct in front and around me?
You don't have to roll. Like
Oh,
directly.
Yeah, what kind of items do I see directly around me?
Like most kind of thrift shops, the first thing you're kind of greeted with is a bunch of like I don't know, bits and bobs, old parchments that look used, some weird like general like junk. There's a couple pieces of clothing that are hanging up. Um,
I
but
would
like
like to go. I would like to go over to the clothing section.
yeah, you kind of look over and kind of not all the way in the back, but a decent way into the back. There's some racks with clothing on them.
Are there any bins of various clothing accessories that I might locate?
Yeah, like there's like even further kind of into the back, hidden behind like like actual nice racks, is just a bin of like miscellaneous random clothing that does not look good. It looks pretty beaten up. It looks on the front of the bin you can clearly read discount section.
Okay, could I go through that bin and look for any pairs of gloves?
Yes, but let's give everyone else a chance who's still not gone into
Yes.
the
Yes.
store.
I'm looking.
Burger Angelo, Torin, Boogle, you are still standing in a warehouse with a mini replica warehouse, and Edward.
My eyes are gonna be really wide right now, like kind of in fear that my friends have been whisked away to places hither unknownst to me.
Hither unknownst.
I did say that. Boogle,
Boogle.
Burger Angelo, what are we doing? What happened? What do we make of that?
I'd like to think they're not dead, and if they are, then what's it, Edward? Mr. Edward, we're gonna attack you.
I told you like 3 times now. You can go in, you can come out. It's just a magical antique warehouse.
Hmm.
I don't know how dense you are, but
All right, I'll go in.
Or I guess if he's going in, I will follow. Maybe I'll get to
We
see
all
how
hold
things
hands together
operate.
and go in.
Are you guys gonna hold Burger Angelo's hand?
I will take Burger Angelo's his hand. It's a
Aw.
warm
Yes.
gesture.
Boogle, are you grabbing it?
Yeah, but I'm also gonna like shake Edward's hand at the exact same time too.
That's what I
So
was
we're all
also
connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Boogle, go ahead and roll like Grace.
Yeah, that's Grace is gonna be +2.
+2, yeah.
Mhm.
4.
You kind of reach out to grab Edward's hand, and he knows what you're up to, and he swats it away. And
What
as-
what hand? What hand?
what?
What hand?
He swats away your right hand.
Oh man.
And kind of all at once, you all also feel the 300-foot drop, and you hear the little doorbell ring, jingle, and you are all in this new warehouse with lots of stuff in it.
I
Bits
look
and bobs,
side
and you see
pearl.
a 3'6" little gnome who walks up to you and says, "Oh, hello! What are you looking for today? We're busy."
Design for
So I wanna just like clarify something. It's just one gnome that's in here,
That you can
and there's
see.
5 of us.
That you can see. Yeah.
Okay. I wanna ask the gnome, like, do you run this place on your own there, Free Blow?
Well, I don't know why you'd be asking that, but
It's just a lot of
it's
hard
just
work
little
for
free
one
blower
gnome.
here.
Okay. I mean, I was just concerned about you. I'm trying to look out for you, you know?
I don't know why you'd be concerned. I'm in a magical warehouse with one entry and one exit. Guarded by
Sir,
a
is
very
there-
large man outside.
Is there a fire exit at all?
No, this is not up
Is it
to
up
code.
to code?
That's
It's
yeah.
not up to code. Okay.
Roll
This
for
is
vomit.
in fact, it doesn't need to be up to code. It's an antique warehouse model. Models don't have to be up to code.
That's a really cool loophole there, dude.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty good at laws.
Are you? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at it.
So I want to circle back to this bag, and I want to tell Boogle about it. So, Boogle, there's this bag that this gnome named Freeblow told me about, and
Tell me
it's a
more.
really big bag. But I wanted your opinion on it too. I was wondering if the two of us could see it. You know?
Where's it at?
Yeah. Where's this bag, Freeblow?
He looks at you and says, well, if you insist, I can show you where the bag is. And he kind of walks you back to like where like the like counter would be. There's a counter.
Yeah.
And normal shopping counter, and kind of behind it he opens up a little cupboard, and he pulls out this like kind of comically large for him because he's like 3'6", but like burlap sack that must be at least 5 foot tall.
Okay. And is there like a cinch to it? Like you could carry this.
There's like
Yeah.
there's a cinch to it. There's like
So like you could stuff somebody that's 3'6" inside of it, per se.
yeah, you could definitely try.
Okay. I mean,
Like
I feel like
by
I've been
all
talking-
by all means, you size up Freeblow, and you could like without making a perception check, you could pretty easily guess that you could probably stuff Freeblow in this bag, and like even if it wasn't magical, it would still fit Freeblow.
Okay. So before I just want to sit on this, guys. I feel like I've been talking a lot and I've been making a lot of choices. I just want to open this up before anything haste potentially happens.
He's like-
Okay.
He's like, well, yeah, this is the bag. It's got
Okay.
all the things. If you don't need anything else, I'm gonna put it back and let you guys look through the store.
Sure. Yeah, we can circle back to the bag, Freeblow.
Okay. Yeah. You guys have a full like antique / magical thrift store to look through now.
I found any
Isilts?
gloves.
Isilt, go ahead and roll a d6, flat d6.
5.
5. You pretty easily find a couple pairs of gloves. And by couple pairs, I mean 4 gloves. None of them match.
Sweet. I'm gonna keep those on me.
Okay.
Like not like stuffing it away anywhere, but like I'm holding on to them. And then I'd also like to go through the rest of the clothing and see if there's anything in any of the pockets of like the cloaks or the jackets or anything.
Yeah, go ahead and roll another d6 for luck.
1.
Let it ride.
5.
Okay. You're kind of walking around and kind of looking through the clothing, picking it up off the rack, and like checking the pockets and all of that. And you don't really see, like, there's really nothing in there except one where you kind of like stick your hand into one of the pockets and like it keeps going. You cannot feel a bottom.
Okay, I'm gonna grab that jacket too.
Okay.
And then I can let somebody else do their thing. I'm just looking at the rest of the clothes and stuff.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Other things? I know, Boogle, you came to this thrift shop because you had stuff that you were looking for.
Yes. So do I know Freeblow's name? Actually, I'll just introduce myself. But I'm Freeblow. What's your name?
No, I'm Freeblow.
I got you. I heard rumor has it that your most valuable item was stolen earlier today. And then can I like roll a perception and see where he looks?
Yeah, you could. He looks. Okay, I'm gonna pair this. I want you to roll a grace and then a perception.
Grace and perception.
Yes, because
Grace
you're gonna have to
and-
convince him that
yeah.
his
True.
thing was stolen. Yeah,
Ah,
okay.
it's a set.
Okay, now roll your perception.
There's no fucking birds in the market.
Over
Let it
here.
ride. Let it ride.
Another one.
I thought you were like binoculars.
No, that was a real life bit.
Two.
You kind of look at him, and he's like, you kind of see his heart sink for a second, and he like looks back towards the cabinet, the wardrobe that you just saw him open,
Mhm.
and then kind of like, just for a second, you think you see on his eyes like, wait a second, no one's come in today.
Okay.
And then he looks back at you and is like, well, I don't know where you heard that rumor from, but I'm pretty certain that no one stole my most valuable item.
Which is?
I told your friend here just a second ago that it was the bag that can hold a lot of stuff.
It's the bag, but okay. Well, it's a college, the rumors spread.
Yeah, I guess they do.
I have a proposition for you though, Freeblow.
Yeah,
I
what's
have
up?
here this like when I was in the 3rd grade, all right, there's this really, really rich kid who was at my school that I didn't really like, and he had this like super, super fancy lunch set. And one of those things was this magical jewel encrusted spork that doesn't actually have any magical abilities, but just looks like it would be magical. I was wondering if I could trade that with you for something that you think would be of equal value that would benefit me.
Can you take it out and put it on the counter so I can appraise it and stuff? I would
Those are
assume that
chumps.
that's you putting it down.
Yeah,
Are you holding onto it? Are you holding onto it?
yeah, I am.
Okay.
Oh, there's a cat.
Put
the cat on the counter. Put the cat on the counter.
Cat break.
He kind of looks it over. He's like, I really can't appraise it if you don't let go.
Okay, I'll let go,
Okay.
but don't take
So-
it, please.
You let it go, and he looks at you and he's like, well, I'm a trusted vendor here in the shops. I wouldn't take it from you. And he grabs the spork and he like looks it over and like flips it around and looks at the gems on it. He's like,
Mhm.
you know, this is pretty valuable. I've never seen one like this before. To be honest, I don't really know where you got it from. sh- I, I think I don't know. I'd give you like 2 or 3 gold for it.
Any other items that you think would be worth more like 3 gold in your warehouse that we could trade for it? Maybe per se the bag.
I already told your friend that the bag is like 30 gold. You'd have to
but-
give me a little bit more gold if you want the bag.
Mm.
It can hold a lot of
Can-
stuff, man.
Can the rest of us hear this conversation?
Isilt cannot, but if everyone else is kind of standing by the counter, yeah, everyone can hear.
Okay.
I would be willing to trade you one of these doodads that I found.
You got any marbles?
I've got plenty
Magical
of marbles, man.
marble?
I got magical marbles. I don't magical. And he kind of looks at you. He's like, I don't know. Are you the cops?
I'm a big bird.
Wait, is that what free
I'm the
blow
biggest
means?
bird.
I'm the biggest bird. I'm the biggest bird.
And like from like he turns to that same cabinet you saw him pull out the bag from, and he pulls out like a little like a box, like a nice little chest, and he like smacks it down on the counter in front of you and opens it up, and before you is like a chest full of marbles of all colors.
Mm.
He says, "Well, if you're looking for some magical marbles, I got some here. I'd be willing to part with them. Each one has a little bit of an enchantment on it.
Tell me
I'll let you-
more.
What?
Tell me more.
Yeah. Each one has a different enchantment on it. I don't really know what any of them do, but you know, the right types of people like these kind of things.
Mind if I test some of them out? I like marbles myself.
Well, you must understand that these are pretty valuable things. Um, these are pretty valuable things here, and like he's kind of purposely put this like box far enough away to where he would easily be able to close it and like pull it away from you if you tried to grab anything.
Mm.
But like he like kind of takes a random marble out, and give me just a second.
Fish in here.
Give me just 1 second.
Well, you could. Nothing's stopping you.
It'd be the last place he would ever be.
Sorry, I just have to pull up something real quick. He pulls out a marble, and it's like kind of sickly green. And he's like, and like he looks at it and like pulls out one of those little like eyepieces that like jewelers have, and like looks at it. And he's like, "Yeah, man, I'm pretty sure this one. I'm pretty sure this one right here. If you like hit someone with it, might lower their luck."
Whoa.
Interesting. But how about this like jet black one right here?
You pull out this jet black one. Yeah, you pull out this jet black one, and he does the same kind of thing, and he's like, "Oh, this one's for freaks. This one's for freaks. Its power is that it's unaffected by water."
What?
Curtis, I have a
Interesting.
question. Really
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah, go for it.
So, if I were to make eye contact for say with this little guy named Free Blow, would there be any?
You could go ahead
Yeah.
and try to use your power for it.
Okay, just for future reference.
Yeah. So I should probably clarify. By unaffected by water, it means like it can cut through water and not like slow down or anything. Here, man, I'll make you a deal. I'll make you a deal. For the spork, I will give you the option between like one marble that you get to like that like I'll tell you the effect of and you'll know, or two marbles, but they're random.
2 marbles, but random is insane.
Are they?
How much per marble? How much gold per marble?
He appraised the spork at 3 gold.
Okay, so but how much gold per marble?
So 3 gold per marble.
Okay, sorry.
If you know the effect, and if you don't know the effect, you get 2 marbles per 3 gold.
And we all have 5 gold.
Yes, you all have 5 gold.
Okay.
Well, technically, never mind. I'm not going to say that.
I will mention, man. I will mention any effect. I really don't know how long the effect will last. Sometimes they last they're permanent, and sometimes they only like last a couple of hits before they're gone.
How about this? How about I trade you this board for 3 marbles, but The reason I am asking for 3 is because I have another super magical item that I know you will value very much. That I will give you the privilege of inspecting
Do you have
only if I get the 3rd marble.
Roll grace.
Well,
well,
there's
okay.
+2. 4. So 6.
He looks at you and he says, "Listen, for the convincing, I'll give you 3 random marbles. But but now you're gonna have to show me that item."
Okay, so I don't have the support anymore.
You haven't made anything official, but what he
Okay.
just said is that like he'll give you 3 marbles if you let him like if you let him inspect the orb first.
Okay. Kind of like gesture him to like come over in the corner where it's just 2 of us and like pull over my satchel so that others can't see in case it's like something crazy.
Does everyone else
and then-
allow him to walk away?
He's taking
Just
free blow with
straight-
him, yeah?
Yeah.
Just turning around, just backs to everybody. Nothing.
Okay, yeah.
everyone.
I'm chill with that.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So like you're still standing at the counter, but you've kind of like
Yeah, drop our
Like,
voices. turn it
dropped your
around a little
voices
bit.
and you're kind of like being a little bit
People are
sneaky
still,
about
like,
it. But
perusing.
he's still behind the counter. He's still paying attention.
Yeah. So then I take out. What does it say? It is crystal ball wonders item very rare.
Yeah,
And I
sure.
shout to him. Boom.
He looks at it and he once again he pulls out this little eyepiece and he's looking at it and he's like, "Damn, bro, I'm glad you showed me this. This is a powerful object, but it's gonna cost you if you want to know what it does. I'll trade you the spoon and 2 marbles to tell you what it does." So like he'll take the spoon and give you 2 marbles. And you'll get 2 marbles and he'll tell you what the orb does and you have to give him the spoon.
How about I only give you 1? And I tell you the mysterious individual that I stole it from.
Man, I don't care about where it came from. I don't need to know
Oh,
about
you
where it
you
came
should. You should.
from. Go ahead. Let it ride.
Is that a grace or is it just?
Nah, you can
general
just
rule?
tell your story.
Just tell my story.
Yeah, tell your story first, and then we'll see
Okay.
if you have to roll.
So my story of where I got it from. Let's scroll up. So when I was a younger child in my town, there was this big like downtown area that was like a historic part of downtown. There was a bunch of beautiful shops. One of them was a perfume shop, and there is this whole like laboratory of run by this like really mysterious mink creature who crafts all of these bizarre perfumes that are like really powerful, really, like overwhelming, but like super. No one knows how he makes them. No one can understand how he acquires the smells that he has and all that. And me being me, I saw something shiny in there one day, and just from the window, go in, and I see it's like in this like super protected part of the shop, and somehow managed to break in there and steal it for myself. And then after that, the entire shop the next day is discovered to have been like incinerated and destroyed, and the perfume maker is missing, and I had nothing to do with it except for the fact that I stole the orb. So there's an assumption that the orb is very powerful, but I don't know exactly what it does. So I would like to know what it does, but also the person who had it doesn't really do much except make perfumes, which free
Well.
blower doesn't actually know.
Well, I don't know why you would just tell me that you're out here stealing from good, hardworking merchant folk. But that really doesn't pique my interest too much. I really don't want to incur any curses from this, or any wrathful spirits. So I'll again, I'll give you two random marbles
We still
and
were-
tell you what this does for the spork, but I'm not gonna keep this. I don't want anything to do with it.
You can't tell me what it does.
I can tell you what it does, but I'm not buying it from you today.
Okay. So how many marbles would I get?
You get 2 marbles, but they're random.
2 random marbles.
Or
I'll
one
make that
or
deal.
one
I'll make that deal.
what?
Wait, what was it on? Or
You
one
you
for
get
what?
or one marble that you know the effect of.
Now I'll do the 2 random.
Okay. Uh, let me pull up something real quick. Ooh, 1 second. 42. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm rolling some things real quick behind the scenes.
This chair all through college. This is incredibly uncomfortable. How did you do your work in this chair?
Okay. You pull out he kind of like presents the chest to you a little bit. Um
Mhm.
kind of on the front you see like a kind of goofy gimmicky dial. And he says, "Well," and he like closes the chest and says, "Well, twist the dial."
Okay.
You get 2 twists.
Twist it.
Bop it.
And
Okay.
I would assume you twist it twice.
Pull it.
The first one that pops out is a weird kind of dark burlappy looking colored marble. And then the other one is a weird off like off tannish skin colored marble.
Okay.
And he says, and he takes the spoon, he takes your spork and he gives you back the orb. He says, "Well, with all that weird nonsense story, which I don't even know if it's true or not, I can tell you that this orb inverts your sense of smell and your sense of sight. So I think it allows you to, when you turn it on, which God knows how you do that, allows you to see smells and smell sees."
Salty.
Sick.
But as for turning it on, I don't know. Weird folks like this tend to have a weird way of turning on the orb.
Thank you very much.
Turning who on?
They orb.
Oh,
And then
excellent.
he like kind of puts the marbles back, puts the like chest of marbles back in the cabinet. And he goes, "Well, is there anything else I can help you with?"
Is that
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
general everybody or just to Google?
General everybody.
That's the general everybody now.
What?
Can I be back with the rest of the group at this point?
Yeah.
And then have we established whether or not he makes change?
Yeah, he can make change.
Okay.
It's common for merchants to be able to make change of pretty much any denomination except like platinum. Platinum tends to be too much. They don't like to take it.
Can I show him all the stuff in my hands, which was the 4 mismatched gloves and the coat with the never-ending pocket, and say, "I'll give you 3 silver for these"?
He looks at him, kind of up and down a little bit, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this, I don't know why you chose these gloves, but the coat is pretty cool. It's got infinitely deep pockets. I don't know. don't know the use for it, but if you really want an infinitely deep pocket, go for it. But for the gloves, I'll take 2 silver, and for the coat, I'll take 2 silver. So that's 4 silver total.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna go for it, and then when we exchange change, I'm gonna let him keep a 5th silver, and I'm gonna say, just think of me as a friend.
Thanks. I guess I don't typically get tips. Sorry. Anyways, he passes you back like 5 silver, and Ross, you've made Boogle, you've made your deal and like exchange, yeah. I want
Yes.
everyone who's standing by the counter to make perception checks.
Everybody else or
Everybody who's standing by the counter to make a perception check.
4.
4.
Can I roll? Oh,
1.
3.
Everyone. So the highest was a 4.
Ooh.
Torin, you see him just push the items back to everybody, and that's about it. And so everyone has their items. He's like, well, is there anything else I can help anybody with?
I want a full
man.
boot. I want. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Michael.
Carter. I mean, Leonard, go.
No, Michael should go.
I just have a question first for it's free blow, right?
Yeah, my name's Free Blow.
So is there a reason it's free blow? Like,
Ask
is
me
there something
parents.
here at
I
the
don't
store
I don't
that-
know why they named me Free Blow.
So there's nothing at the store that's like either free that I can blow or something free that you could blow.
You can blow a balloon. I've got some balloons behind the counter here.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
How
I've
much
got a
are the
balloon.
balloons?
Like a copper.
Copper? Okay. Do they do anything? Are they good balloons?
They're just balloons, man. Made them out of sheep's intestine a couple days ago.
I'll take a couple. Yeah.
Okay, so you pay him 2 copper.
Yeah.
So you now have 8 copper, 9 silver, and 9 gold.
And
Do the math. You have to do your math. Remember, I can't keep track of this, so please do
I'll
your math
go
for
to
your
the-
money.
yeah. I'll do just 10
He kind
balloons.
of passes over the counter like a couple like balloons that like are made out of like dried and fermented like sheep's intestine. This is pretty common.
Okay. So now I'm gonna ask him one more question while like I'm blowing a balloon here, right? So it's like, is there any like weapon nearby?
Michael, draw a tarot card.
Draw a
Is there
tarot
any
card?
what
Oh,
nearby?
okay.
A tarot card. And show the group. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
It won't let
Quickly,
me take the
Cricket.
top one. I'll
Just-
just flip it. That one.
You have drawn the 6 of Pentacles. This is a oh my gosh, I can't ever remember my tarot card. Sorry, I need
What
to
did
pull up.
Michael say?
He was blowing up a balloon just really obnoxiously while he was talking. He was playing his character well, which I gave him a tarot card for. Sorry, I need to pull up my my chart real quick here.
This is our son. This is what he does.
This is an Earth card. It will allow you to re-roll. What did I say Earth was? What was Earth? It will allow you to re-roll craft or any like perception checks.
Okay.
So like any like luck or perception checks you can use it for, or you can use it to re-roll craft.
Luck, perception, or craft.
Yes. So what did you say before before I rudely cut you
like
off?
any area of the place like dedicated to weapons or any weapons and stuff like that.
Weapons. I don't really like weapons. I've just never been good at appraising them or selling them. But I can give you some recommendations for shops in the area.
Sure. What are you thinking?
Well, it's not really on the beaten path, but Screaming Swords, a couple blocks away. And like he kind of blahs. He gives you information on how to get there. I've always really liked them. They gave me my first infinitely piercing dagger. And he pulls out like this dagger that's again kind of comically large for him. And he says, if you tell them Free Blow sent you, they might give you a discount. I don't know.
All right. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
I want. So, are you
He then
done,
puts
Michael?
puts the dagger away.
Are you good, Michael?
Yeah, I'm content with that. Yeah.
I wanna pull Burger Angela and Bugle aside here for a second, kind of away from Free Blow, right? And I wanna very very quietly whisper. I think the three of us could stuff him in that bag if we get him to bring it out again.
Go ahead and roll craft.
Craft? Okay. Where am I? Sorry. Five.
Okay. Yeah, you easily say it. Free Blow is none the wiser.
Okay. So here's the plan, guys. Right? I can still talk and he'd be none the wiser.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get him to bring out that bag. I'm gonna try to use my power on him, and if that goes haywire, this guy's like 3'6". Let's just stuff him in the bag. And we have a little take on our little final project. Okay. I don't see a negative repercussion for this action at all. Are you both with me?
I don't know. I feel like there's got to be more of him. He knows that we could overtake him. And I don't know. I just feel like there's going to be more.
Point of order. He also,
I mean,
just so it's on your guys' mind, he also did just declare his
yeah, she had the
knife
sword.
as the dagger of infinite piercing.
I don't want to fuck with that.
Okay. Plan 2, we offer him a little wizard Xanax, right? And
Who has Wizard Zan?
this is well established.
Leonard. Leonard has him.
Fair enough.
Okay. Let me cook. You guys, but if shit goes south, you two with me?
Hell no.
Okay. I wanna ask Free Blow, like, you in the wizard chemistry business there, sir?
Do you
No, the Muffin Man.
is the thing readily visible? I
The
can't remember what you
Xanax?
No, the other thing that we talked about that you would have to have. I don't want to spoil it if you don't want to.
Can you do
Oh,
that to me?
I'll send it to you over Discord.
Could you
I'll send-
mute yourself, everybody, but
No.
him?
I'll just send it to him in Discord.
Yeah.
I also just want to say that
that's
Torin
hidden.
hasn't gone to say anything about the building, and he does have things that he wants to do.
Oh,
He
yeah,
just
yeah.
doesn't know how to speak up about
Okay.
it.
Okay. Just 1 second. Let's
Yeah.
finish this little scene. Are you like remind me of where that was over Discord again? Like, is it readily visible? Or are
Like-
you making it readily visible?
You put this somewhere else. I can't.
No.
No, you're not. Okay.
Yeah.
He kind of looks at you and he goes,
No.
I've never really been a big chemistry fan. No.
Can I make the tattoo visible?
Okay. Now that you've said it, Yeah, you can make invisible.
Yeah.
And he looks at it and he's like,
Okay, let's.
he kind of looks at it and he takes a step back and he's like, "Oh man, that's some bad shit, man. Freeblood doesn't want this." He's kind of, that's some bad shit, man. I don't want anything to do with you.
Okay.
And
that's fair.
he's now wary of you.
I'll open it up if anybody else wants to talk.
Torn. Burger Angela.
I kind of want to look around and see how many aisles are in this place. What's the general vibe of each like section of the store?
So yeah. I would say there's like kind of a sprawl almost. It's kind of like what like a Goodwill looks like generally put out. Where like things are kind of organized in sections. There's a clothing section, there's like a books section, there's a scrolls section. Um there's like some weird like antique like toys and stuff like that section. But it's all kind of like self-comprised into their own little sections, have their own
Sure.
identity kind of thing.
Are
Each
there
section
any
kind of has a
like
couple aisles.
if I like walked into is there can I get a staff? Is there a place where like a staff is? Can I like tug on
There's-
free blow and be like, hey man,
Yeah, what's up?
hi, sorry, just trying to recover from that fall, like um holding it back a little bit. Do you have a staff? Can I find a staff anywhere here? Is that something that I can acquire?
Yeah, I got a couple staffs in like the back by the scrolls.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
they're
you.
back there.
Thank you. I need to walk around. I'm feeling really queasy still. After that
Okay.
fall.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Low constitution on this one.
You kind of walk back towards where he generally points, and you see like 4 staffs of normal kind of stature. They don't look like they're super ornate and fancy like a rich person would have, but they also don't look like sticks.
Sticks.
Sorry, that came out weird.
No, you're good.
Sticks.
What are there
Are
are what about the scrolls? What if I were to look through the scrolls, what kind of stuff would be in there?
There's various scrolls. They all kind of have labels on them.
Mhm.
Like, are you looking for something specific, or are you looking for just?
Are there any scrolls that have, like any magical abilities or like talk about birds or anything?
You know that in this world, scrolls tend to not have like magical abilities. You know that like
Mm.
a single use spell would be on a coin.
Yeah.
Kind of like Boogle stole in the first session. They're typically
Mhm.
embedded on coins. You sometimes there's magical scrolls, but they're typically enchanted with something, not like
Mhm.
used to things. You see a couple of scrolls, mostly just like weird like children's stories. You see a couple like weird like almost smut scrolls. And then go ahead and roll a flat d6 for me.
Okay. 6.
Ooh, let it ride.
6 again.
Let it ride.
5.
Okay. In the back, kind of tucked behind a few other scrolls, you find like 7 scrolls in a pile, and the label underneath the pile just says birds. I don't know.
Holy shit! I'm gonna like go like oh, and then like get them all in my arms. I'm not even gonna look at the price. I'm just gonna grab them.
Okay. Are you gonna bring them? Are you also gonna get a staff?
I want to grab kind of like a middle of the road staff. If it's made out of wood and like maybe a little
Yeah,
gnarled,
sturdy.
like I
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So
Just
you grab.
I'll take
you
it
grab.
up. And I want to
You
like
grab a. You can pretty easily. There's a staff that has like.
Good gnarled stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, just a gnarled staff. You can describe it after you buy it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, and you bring him to. I'm assuming you bring him to the front.
Yeah. Are
Yeah.
these guys still like kind of talking amongst themselves?
Yeah, I'd assume so.
I want to plop them down on the counter and go, free blow, right? Free blow?
Yeah, I'm free blow.
Free blow, how much do all of these cost and where did you get them?
He looks at the. Ooh, 1 second. I gotta go check my table. You're the first person to actually make me look at the tables.
What did you ask?
What does it cost and where did you get them?
Oh.
Yeah.
Gosh. You kind of look at him and he's like, for the staff, I'll charge 3 silver. And he looks at the scrolls, and for the scrolls, he's like, for the scrolls, a silver apiece. So 1 gold total.
Okay, so 1 gold. I want these. Have you? How long have you had these scrolls on birds?
Man, people just keep bringing them in. I've had them for a long time.
Good to know.
But like
they
each scroll has like 6 or 7 birds on it. So it's gotta. I gotta make some money. They're like a silver apiece.
That's fair. Tell me, are these birds native to Cal Vincent's Wake?
Hell if I know. To be honest, I don't know anything about birds. They just kind of come in, I would assume, through the college. I don't know if they're native here or native in foreign lands. I'm not a bird expert. I don't know. I sell random bits and bobs.
Well,
What do you think about birds, Free Blow?
I don't care. I don't really see birds too much.
Then you won't care if I buy these, and I slap a gold piece down on the table.
Like I said, a silver piece, and that puts us even. All yours.
I'm gonna like take them all in my arms, and then like take a couple steps back and just be like, yeah.
Okay.
Purchase some
Anybody
scrolls.
else? Anybody else have anything they want to buy from Free Blows? Free Blows. I can't. Free Blows shop.
Mr. Megorian's Magic Emporium.
Is there anything on sale?
Anything on
Yeah,
sale?
clearance.
No, nothing. Everything's listed as is. Sorry.
All
Would
right,
you be willing to trade anything? Or
I'm gonna try to leave.
Okay. All right.
Ooh.
Who else is leaving? Everyone else? Anybody else?
I've made my purchase. I'm good.
Okay. Torin. Isil. Burger Angelo, are you leaving?
Sure.
Google.
No, I want to try and buy something else.
Okay. So everyone who's leaving, you can kind of easily walk to the front door and open it. Do you do this?
Yeah.
I want to
I'll
stay
have,
behind and just watch.
Okay.
If
I'll
Free
have-
Blow's
I figured.
okay with that.
I'll have Birdbrain go first.
Who, me?
No. Oh, Torin, go first. Yeah, okay.
Bird.
I'm gonna like. Okay, and then like open the door and see what happens.
So this time when you open up the door, you feel what you can only describe as the opposite of falling 300 feet.
Rising.
as-
How does that feel?
It feels like the opposite of like that drop in your stomach. It's like the physical opposite. I don't know how to describe it better than that.
You know,
Is it
the
like-
extreme scream. You know the feeling of it going up really
Yeah.
fast. That.
So
I'm
yeah,
gonna, like-
you open the door and you feel the opposite of falling 300 feet, and suddenly you're back in Edward's Antique. He's like, well, how was your visit? Yeah, that happens to most of them.
I'm gonna be right behind him.
It's
I still
fine.
you feel the same thing. And Burger Angelo, are you also going?
Sorry, I blinked out. Can you say that one more time?
Are you also leaving with Torin and Isil?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay. You also feel the inverse of falling 300 feet as you open up the door and you are once again in Edward's Antique. Okay. Boogle, Leonard. What else were you gonna do?
Okay, Mr. Freeblow. I was just curious. I'm looking for something that starts fires, like I don't know. It's so tricky to make fire these days, and I was wondering if you had anything that I could, I have a good amount of coin I want to spend, and I'd like to
Yeah.
spend it on you because you seem like an outstanding gnome.
Yeah, I don't really carry too many things that start fires. You know, this building isn't up to code. It doesn't really have a fire escape. So I try to keep those things out of my store. So, again, if you're looking for something to start fire, I told your friend already, but Screaming Swords down the way also probably sells some good implements for that. Sorry, I don't have anything
Sweet.
for you. Unless maybe like there's a marble in here that I could maybe fish out, but that's 2 gold. That's pretty pricey.
That is.
You think
Oh,
you
well.
could find that marble, free blow?
I don't know. It'd take me like probably the rest of the day. And to be honest, I don't really want to look for it. You're gonna save a lot of money by going somewhere else. I'm not gonna lie.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
So how
Alright.
long have you been doing this for, free blow? Do you just
Free blow-
stay in here? Do you
free
ever leave?
Freeblow's been doing this for as long as he's been around.
Do you get to go outside? Do you get to leave at all?
What? Outside? I don't know what you mean.
Oh. What about Edward? Do you like Edward?
Yeah, he's comes in and visits every once in a while, and yeah, our contract's pretty good. I'd say that.
Yeah.
I'd say he does a pretty good job at his stuff.
Okay. What does he do for you?
He's like a manager almost. He handles all of the like outside business codes and frontage and advertisements and stuff like that.
Yeah. You know, free blow, it's been nice, but I'm really looking for somebody with special services, and unless you know anybody in town that, potentially is looking to trade or buy some assortments of collections, I'm okay to call it a day,
I mean, unless you're looking for some marbles, I really can't help you.
That's fair. No, you're good.
If you're looking for
You know
someone
what?
who can sell you more stuff under the table, I mean, the black market's always a good choice.
Okay. Try there.
Yeah, that's
Are you
probably where
good
you
at
find
Dougal?
things.
Do you have any contacts, Mr. Freeblow, with people that are in the black market that be trustworthy?
You know, I get most of my marbles from Marble Michael.
Marble.
You know where we
He's
might find Marble Michael?
he's from out of town. He doesn't stick around. He just kind of he's like the regional distributor almost.
Mm.
Most marbles that flow through Cal Vincent's wake flow through him at one point or another. Um, I don't know where he's based out of, to be honest. He's pretty shady. His magical marbles, I don't know how he gets them or what he does with them or how much it costs him, but yeah, I don't know. That's my only contact here.
All right, thank you.
You know, Curtis, before we leave, I want to try to use my power on Freeblow to get him to get the sack out one more time.
All right, roll magic.
Okay.
Get your sack out, free
4 + 1, that's 5.
5. He definitely is like, he looks you up and down and he like smiles and he's like, well, I guess I can show you me sack one more time. And like, he turns around, opens the cabinet, but doesn't take it out, and then lets you look at it, and then closes the
Can
cabinet
I-
again.
Okay. Well,
No,
I'm
continue.
okay. I'm okay with leaving it at that, Mr. Blow. I appreciate your time.
It's free blow, actually. But
Sorry.
if you ever need any bits and bobs, feel free to stop by. We have some pretty good deals compared to everyone else.
I want to go to the door. I want to.
Okay. You open the
I'll
door.
follow.
You two open the door and inverse fall. And you are met by everybody else standing in Edward's antique. Edward's there.
I want
and-
to shake. I want to shake the antique really badly.
Okay.
It's
Go ahead and
antique
roll craft. Go ahead and roll craft.
Craft?
Yeah.
4.
4 plus 2. You once again like go to shake this, and Edward very quickly grabs one of your arms and says, again, like I said earlier, don't touch the merchandise.
Okay.
And like
Is
when
it-
when he grabs your arms, it's wrong. Like, you know that you could probably pull away, but it wouldn't be easy.
Okay. Is this like antique perched up on something? Is that like
It's on a table that is like really wide and really stable. You would imagine.
Okay.
It's like, have
So,
you ever
like-
been like at the museums when they have like vases and things that you can like walk around? It's like on one of
Yeah.
those things. So
okay?
it's like,
So
it's
like you
sturdy.
couldn't flip. You couldn't.
No,
flip
you
the
you
table.
couldn't flip the table or anything like that. It's like basically just a solid block that this warehouse sits on.
If I were to per se roundhouse kick the antique,
Yeah,
God
I mean,
fucking-
go ahead and roll brawn.
I don't want to. I'm good. I'm okay.
Okay.
I
I-
want to leave the shop really really quickly.
Can we
Uh,
go to the potions shop?
Leonard kind of looks at the thing and for a second like thinks. Like you see some his like gears turning in his head, and then he quickly exits the shop. Do you guys all follow?
Yes.
Okay.
I need to take a beat to like make sure I'm not gonna hurl, and then I join them.
Okay. With that, let's take a 5-minute quick break to get water or go to the bathroom. Just be really quick, and then we'll be right back.
Piss yourself.
Chat, we'll be right back. clarification, everyone, we're going to be gone for maybe a little bit longer than 5 minutes. We're dealing with some technical stuff on our side. Thank you for your patience.
I hope you know this entire time I interrupt you.
We're back on live.
What are you trying to do, Leonard?
I'm gonna nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. My
Okay.
bad.
Okay.
And we are live.
Okay,
We are
we're
live.
The goal right now is to go shopping for a potion. Anybody
Yeah,
else?
I want some potions. I
Or
really
Angelo,
want
are you
some
back?
potions.
Michael, are you back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, just wanted to make sure everyone's here. Okay, potions.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll tag along to the potion shop. Yeah.
So, yeah, at this point, you're a little bit further away from the other potion shop that you were going to go to, but you can make your way back. And you make your way
Shall we
back
go back?
to Peter's Potions and Proclivities.
Years.
It was George.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Oh, no, Peter's Potions and Procurities.
I like Peter. We can make
Peter's
Peter
Potions
canon.
and Proclivities.
We can make Peter canon.
Okay.
It's like
So
how
sorry.
Simon changed
So sorry.
George also changed Peter.
So sorry. Yeah. The scene is yours.
For the sake of keeping good time, I'm just gonna walk in. I am looking for a potion of either like a invisibility type of potion or like a smoke bomb type of potion, something like stealth
Yeah,
related.
Let me pull up the potion shop list.
Thanks for letting me have the chair back. Yeah, my back hurts.
No, this is much better for you.
And
My chair's not very good.
No, it's
Target, baby.
While Curtis is doing that, I wanna go over to Torin. I wanna ask him about some birds here. Torin, what's
And-
your favorite type of bird?
My favorite type of bird, man, I've encountered a lot.
Do you ever
I-
like study them up close?
I mean I do, and I pull out my journal and I like show them a little. I'm like, this is my birding compendium that I'm creating by hand, and
Birdle.
I want to like rifle through and show them. There's like some photos and descriptions in there, and not photos. They're drawings, drawings and descriptions in there, plus like statistics about the birds and like general habitat. And I'm like, yeah. So this journal, I'm attempting to catalog every single bird that I see so that I can be one of the leading bird scholars, if not the leading bird scholar in all of Cal Vincent's Wake. And it's right here.
That's super cool, man. Good for you.
Thank you. I know I'm sometimes maybe not always focused on what I'm doing, but I really take what I take my observations very seriously, and I really want to fill this out because it would mean a whole lot to me if that could happen.
Yeah, bro. I'll find some birds for you if I see some.
Yeah, I haven't seen a whole lot for some reason. I feel like you don't see a whole lot of birds around Cal Vincent's Wake, but when I do, I'm gonna put them in here.
Okay.
Leonard, some like space-time distortion happened and you glitched the fuck out. What did you say?
I said, what's the craziest thing you've ever done with a bird?
Pardon?
Like, have you ever told the bird to do something?
Boogle's like taking notes.
Well,
Beyond Was that Booble or
Continue.
was that Curtis? Sorry, I wasn't
That's
looking.
not Google.
Okay.
That's me. Well, if you two are done having your moment, how can I help you? You look up and you see a kind of older man. He's a little bit larger, and he is standing behind the counter. You can only presume selling potions.
Hey Curtis, I got timed out from the server. Can you? Here, one second. Yeah, like it kicked me from the game.
Okay.
One second.
Sorry.
One second. Let me fix this for you too. And there you go.
I sent you the
Thank
ingredients. Okay.
y'all.
Yep. You are standing, and someone has just asked you what you're looking for.
I'm looking for any type of stealth potions you might have, whether that is invisibility or smoke bombs, etc.
Well, off the top of my head, we've got invisibility potions. But those will run you a pretty penny. I don't know if you students would have the money for it, but
How pretty of a penny are we talking?
50 gold.
What about your basic smoke bomb type potion?
Let me see. Let me check here if I've got them in the back. Give me just a second here to take a look. Well, we've got a couple options. We've got some smoke bombs, and they'll run you about 5 gold a piece, and got some spoke sticks, which will, well, they aren't as good at concealing you, but they'll get the job done for about 3 gold a piece.
You're telling me that a smoke bomb is 5 gold?
5 gold.
Why?
Their ingredients aren't that cheap, and I got to make a profit on the top of it.
Would there be any way that you could tell me what the ingredients are for said smoke bomb potion?
Well, I mean, they're not too hard to find, but if you're looking for help, I guess I could help. Let me just see here. I got to pull out my book. Give me a second. I'll take a little bit of sulfur and some wood ash. Something like pitch. But to get them all put together, I gotta have something gunpowder wise, and obviously gotta have something to light it up too. So pretty pricey, all things considered.
I'm writing all of that down in the journal that I found at the lab.
Okay.
And I'm actually just gonna say thank you. I'm gonna hand him 1 silver. And then I am just gonna start looking through that journal to see if there's any other potion recipes while everybody else takes their turns.
Yeah, so you handed him 2 silver?
1 silver.
1 silver. Well, thank you. You didn't have to pay me for this. You look through the journal, and for the most part, what you're reading flies over your head, but you don't really see anything that's listing out those ingredients. From what you can gather, these are all probably recipes and experiments on polymorph potions.
Sounds good.
Changing an ingredient here or there, but for the most part, the only ingredients that are listed that you can like understand the writing with are for those polymorph potions that you made to untransform and to transform.
Right, got it.
And to be clear, I just for clarity's sake, I am going off like a chart for costs of items. I'm not just making this off the top of my head, so I know they
No,
are
you're okay.
expensive. But I am listing things. Fun fact for all of the listeners: behind all of the economy system is just Pathfinder 2e. So I'm looking at the Pathfinder 2e price chart here to pull these prices from, not just out of my ass.
Nice.
You know, I want to ask Shopfinder. I'm looking just to buy some run of the mill healing potions. What do you charge per healing potion?
Well, I got multiple types of healing potions, you know.
What price ranges are we looking at here?
Well, they go from pretty cheap to pretty expensive. All things considered, healing potions are still a bit pricey. For a minor healing potion, it'll cost you about 4 gold. Lesser healing potion, it'll be 12. Moderate is 50. Greater is 200. And then a major healing potion is 10 platinum.
10 platinum?
Yeah.
You have that type of money?
I got that type of money. Adventurers come through here all the time. I make pretty good work for myself.
And through the college, yeah. And this is are you partnered with the college or are you independent?
College, adventurers, the local town's god. I make pretty good money contracting with all of them.
That's interesting.
For reference, Adeline, you asked earlier how much the ingredients for the potion would cost. They typically cost half of what the potion costs.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just want to know what miscellaneous things to look out for.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair. Totally fair.
That's just me.
Can I do a perception check to see if there's anything crazy in the shop?
Anything crazy in the shop? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, that's an 8. 1 second, sorry. There. 5.
For a 5, for the most part, this is just a normal potion shop. It's got stuff that adventurers and guild workers and just the normal type of people. So nothing super crazy. But you do kind of out of the corner of your eye see a potion in a bottle that is evoking of a human physical form.
Is this just out? Like,
it's behind the counter. It's behind the counter, of course.
Okay.
Most things are behind the counter here, actually. They've got some ingredients laying around, but pretty much all the potions are behind a counter.
Oh.
Were you gonna ask further questions on the one potion?
I'm good. I'm chilling for now.
I'm curious to know what your most absurd potion is.
Well,
Within a reasonable budget. Let's say 10
within
gold.
reasonable budget. 10 gold. I don't know what you're gonna get for 10 gold. But let me look here. I don't know. Let me take a look.
Anything along the lines of like teleportation, brief, random, any direction, or
Well, I got
something that summons bugs.
well, I've got this potion of mildly inconvenient omens here.
Mhm.
Uh it to be honest, I made it on when I was in a drunken rage one time. My ex-wife
Happens
had
to us.
my ex-wife had just left, and I was in a bad place, and so I was thinking of potions I could give her to make her life a little bit worse, but not harm her. To be honest, I don't really know what it does. I just know that it mildly inconvenienced me with premonitions or omens.
Can I drink it right now on the spot?
Yeah. Do you have any
It's behind the
samplers?
counter. Any
Can I
samplers?
try it?
I got it. I have no samplers for you. I'm sorry.
What's on tap?
Peter,
Yeah.
I bet you could ask Boogle to try any of your potions, and he would do it, no questions asked.
Well, I do have this potion of instant explosion here.
Do you want to explode?
Do you want to explode?
I think the name is pretty self-explanatory. I haven't seen anybody ever live through this potion.
How much for the instant explosion?
For one instant explosion potion, I charge about 5 platinum coins.
No.
So
How-
what I'm getting here, Peter, is that you have nothing that any of us can afford.
I mean, I can get you some healing potions.
Peter, what is your cheapest option here? We're a little bare bones right now.
Oh, cheap. I don't really make too much cheap. Yeesh.
You know anyone
Peter,
who does.
Peter, you live in a college town.
I mean,
College
the
students
cheapest
don't make a lot of gold.
the cheapest potion I got is 3 gold pieces. Again, I don't really make things too much for common folk. I make things for
So
people with
I'm
gold to
gonna-
spend.
I'm going to address the entire party here. So, okay. For the sake of trying to pass our final, that's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to pass our final. Do we need any more healing potions among the party? How who here do any of you guys have potions already?
I
are
have
we-
one. So I had 3 healing potions.
Yeah,
and I
we
used
gave them to
2
the
of them
county
on
staff.
that stupid fucking TA. But I still have one more and a bunch of Wizards Annex. So I think in theory, we can make it through a good chunk of our final, you know.
Does anybody else have any other potions that they would be willing to part with if the party were to need it for our final? No.
No potions.
No.
No.
Okay. So what kind of a healing potion do you have, Leonard? Which
We healed the
tier-
cow for 4
Which
health,
tier?
Curtis, right? It was 4 health.
Yeah, you have a minor potion of health.
It was a minor potion.
Okay. So I
Which-
guess the question is, are we as a party anticipating anybody getting dreadfully fucking hurt? Or are we willing to play it more cautious and have less healing potions?
Well, we don't even know what this tower, the wizarding tower, even has.
Pain might be inevitable there.
It could
You
just
know.
be stairs, or it could be.
Yeah, but it's a 2 days journey, and half of it is uninhabited. Shouldn't you know about the outdoors, Torin?
Well, I know about certain parts of the outdoors, but I
Do
can't
your
say.
bird
Torn.
friends know any healing?
Torn,
Have any healing capabilities?
Yeah.
roll craft.
2 plus
3.
I think my craft
Five.
plus 3, 5.
You know enough about the outdoors to live, maybe go camping every once in a while, but you don't know that much about the outdoors.
So, like, do you know any like healing plants in the outdoors? Like, or are we really just flying by the seat of Leonard has one healing potion that he could or could not use on any of us at any given
Don't
moment?
forget about the Xanax. Like, that's still a crucial detail.
What does Wizard Xanax do to a wizard in Cal Vincent's wake?
Proverbially, you guys would know this from the famous song, um,
Sicko.
from the famous wizard song, Sicko Mode. You pop half of one, and then you don't land for 13 hours.
So
So they're levitation pills.
a full Xan is 26 hours.
That's 26 hours of not landing.
But that's not
So
help.
we could each take one and we could fly over.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Given it's
Warren,
not flying,
Warren.
you just don't land.
Warren,
Oh.
I'll give you 1 gold if you take 2 of them right now.
Hey, Peter,
I
how
would-
would you feel about
I would
taking
love to.
1 gold and an IOU?
You know what? You guys seem
Could
like
I-
students
could I-
ready for
could-
your getting ready for your final. I'll give you 2 healing potions for 2 gold.
Okay, I will pay for 1. Is anybody willing?
I'll throw in
Okay.
another 2 gold. Yeah, I'll throw in 2 gold.
Oh. Wait.
We're paying 3 gold for potions that cost 2 gold total.
No, so I'll throw to make it 2 potions, right?
Yeah,
You
two
get what I'm saying.
Two potions is 2 gold.
Okay. So I'll throw 1 gold and I'll have 1 potion, and Leonard,
I
you're
want
throwing
3
1 gold in and you'll
potions.
have
I
another
want-
potion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
That sounds fair.
he kind of looks at you and says, "Well, I know I'm most of my prices are pretty steep, but don't get me wrong, I do like helping folks like you out." And he pushes the two minor healing potions to you. And takes
Thank
your
you,
2 gold.
Peter. We'll credit you on our final.
Don't worry about it. If any of you ever have an affinity for alchemy, though, please come
Yeah,
back.
alchemy.
I'd love the
Alchemy,
help.
you said.
I'd love the help.
You like chemistry?
Yeah, I like brewing potions.
You like brewing potions? Do you like making like concoctions?
She's nibbling her toes.
I've been known to make a concoction every now and then.
Yeah. Do you know anybody else in like Cal Vincent's wake that you would recommend? It's like knowledgeable in the field.
As for Cal Vincent's wake, I wouldn't know too much about outside of Scholarfell, but here in Scholarfell, there's a couple professors here that are doing some pretty good research on potions, but to be honest, I'm kind of the only option when it comes to buying at least potions of reputable quality.
Do you ever use like pre-made ingredients in your potions? Would you be down to trade?
Ingredients. I got all the ingredients I need and all of the money to buy the ones I don't have.
Okay.
But what were you looking for?
If I were to give you some wizard zannies, for example,
Kid, I don't know what gave you the impression that I was that kind of wizard, but I don't want anything to do with your under the counter alchemy.
okay.
I know those things don't let you land for 13 hours if you take half of one.
Out like a light, they say.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm good.
I'm good at the potions.
Well, in that case, safe travels, I guess. Look forward to seeing y'all again soon.
Thanks, Peter.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Peter.
Peter actually had a consistent accent this time.
I want to drop a Xanax at the
Yeah.
door while I leave.
Good job, Peter.
You're just gonna waste one of your 2 remaining
No,
Xanax.
I'm not doing that. Never mind.
Okay. End of scene. Anything else? So far, you have bought bits and bobs from Free Blow.
Are we still fan? We talked about the weapon shop a little bit. Are we still wanting to go there?
Get to the Screaming Sword.
The Screaming
Ooh.
Sword.
I would like to go scream.
Screaming Sword. Are
Screaming
we
Sword.
buying adventuring equipment? We don't have to have a scene for adventuring equipment. You guys can just easily find that in the market, and we don't have to have a scene. But if you want to buy adventuring equipment or supplies, I can help you with that as well.
You
Are
know,
we
I
gonna
can-
have
love-
any more time to collect supplies before we take off, or is the next session us taking off?
That is up to you. If you want next session to
Okay.
be take off, we can go and take off. If you want next session to be shop for more supplies, we can shop for more supplies. That is up to you to discuss as a party.
Well, I definitely
don't
want to
care.
go to the Screaming Sword. That's all I know for now.
I'm chill with going to the Screaming Sword, and I'm playing it
Yeah.
out here.
There's like maybe a couple adventuring things that I want, but it's not anything big.
Okay.
And I would love to go to the Screaming Sword as well.
Okay. Let's go to the
So
Screaming Sword.
between where we are and the Screaming Sword, are we gonna be by any chance passing by the man who slapped me in the ass?
Go roll a d6 for luck.
2.
No.
Damn it.
He was a random shopper. You can't find him again as you walk there. So let's
Hey,
do the Screaming
Torin,
Sword.
you ever find from your birds if they were able to shit on them?
I want to
Um,
whistle.
Go ahead and make a magic check. And a luck
Okay.
check, then a magic check.
Okay, I rolled my first one was a 4. I think that's for my luck, and then magic also a 4. Plus
Uh,
3.
If they heard you, they are not making themselves known.
Okay. Shit.
I will say, let's have the Screaming Sword be our last stop, and then we can. Then we can buy miscellaneous stuff off stream or just really quickly at the end, because I've got one more thing after that I want you guys to do. That'll be very short.
Yeah.
Ew.
Okay. You guys are able to make your way to the Screaming Sword. Very easy. You find yourself outside.
I want to walk in and introduce myself to the shopkeeper and say that Free Blow sent us here.
Well, that was
And-
kind of my thing, bro.
You would not know that Free Blow sent
Oh,
you.
I didn't. Sorry, my bad.
You would not know that.
I would like to go up to the guy. What's the guy's name?
You walk into the Screaming Sword and are greeted by a kind of short in stature. You would suspect maybe 4 foot tall Allander who is a hare Allander for you to picture. She looks at you and says, "Well, welcome in."
Does she have a
Thanks.
name?
Are you gonna ask?
Hey, I came here from. You look like about, my good friend Free Blow. What's your name? You told me to come here.
Free Blow, I know Free Blow. Yeah. My name is my name is Julie.
Ah, nice to meet you. I was looking for the best weapons in the all of Wizard College, and he said this is the place to go. So
Ugh. Well, isn't he just the nicest? What are you looking for?
let's see. Well, I assume swords are your main thing. Do I
Swords,
presume correctly?
knives, daggers, uh,
Ooh,
these daggers,
daggers, you said.
axes,
Tell me about these
really anything that
daggers.
does swinging.
I would like to know about your daggers,
Swingers?
please.
You really did talk to Freeblow, didn't you? I I
Oh,
I
of course.
specialize in making daggers of various levels of piercing, but it depends on if you've got the coin to buy them.
Okay. What's like the range of pierce I can get between, like, let's say 5 5 and like 8ish gold? What does that pull me for?
5 and 8 gold. Well, let me take a look at something real quick, and I'll see. I'll see what I can do real quick. You know, for 5 to 8 gold, I can give you a dagger of 8 piercing.
Is there a scaling that I should be aware of in terms of how
Oh,
pierce affects us?
the numbers, the numbers just signify how many layers they can pierce through before they stop.
Layers of what?
Anything really. Clothes, armor, skin, intestines,
Okay.
Bone.
Any
endothelial.
any
Reality.
any free blow friend discount at all to
You know what?
make it worth my while?
For the free blow discount, you know what? Let me take a look. Let me take a look here. I can give you I can give you a sword, a dagger of 11 piercing for about 8 gold.
Ooh. Yeah, I'd do that. Would you do it for 7 and a really cool balloon sword?
Rollcraft. As a reminder, your discs card you can re-roll craft.
Sorry, my Wi-Fi cut out. What did you
As
say?
a reminder, you can use your discs card to re-roll craft.
Okay, sounds good. Did you say something beforehand to like roll?
Roll craft.
Okay, roll craft. Cool. I get
A 4
4.
plus a 1 is a 5.
Keep 5.
You know what? I'll do it for 7 gold, 5 silver, and a balloon sword.
You got yourself a deal.
All right. I want you to roll craft again to make the balloon sword.
It's a 1.
You watch the first balloon that you bought like pop, and she looks at you and is like, "I'm still gonna need that balloon sword if you want that discount, honey."
Roll again.
Roll again.
A 3.
You inflate the balloon, and you kind of just tie a little knot at the end and said, "Look, a balloon sword." And she looks at you and kind of like rolls her eyes and shakes her head and she says, "My fault for not asking for a good balloon sword, I guess." She takes your gold. She takes your gold. Wait, 7 golds? 7 gold, 5 silver?
7 gold, 5 silver.
I want to remind you that you only have 5 gold.
Yeah. No. I thought 5 gold?
Everyone
Oh,
got
you said I
5
had
gold.
10 gold before.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Shoot, that changes my entire economy.
Yo, Burger Angelo, if you give me a favor later, I'll give you 2 gold.
You have to give him 3
Well,
gold.
then I have to redo my
3
math
gold?
because
Nope.
Because it's
It's-
2
Wait,
gold
I had-
plus 5
didn't-
silver.
in theory, then I have 4 gold.
Didn't
I have 4
Leonard
silver,
and Burger Angelo get
and
more gold from
was-
from a
Leonard-
desk?
Leonard got 5 silver pieces from a desk.
3 bronze?
Okay.
Or wait, 4 gold, 9 silver, 8 bronze. That's what I have currently.
Yes.
Shit. Well, I this entire bargaining assuming I had 9 gold. Let's see.
Leonard
Yeah, I
has
have to pay-
offered 2 gold.
Then I'd still need 1 more gold, right?
No.
Is it 6 gold?
You have oh shit.
Remember, I spent 2 bronze on that balloons.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you'd have to give him 3 gold. It wouldn't be a full gold
It'll be
piece
a
though. It would just be enough
really
like
good
it'd be
favor.
enough it would be enough to like round up.
You know, Mike Burger Angelo, if you pay me back the next time you get any, I'll give you the 3 gold, okay?
Okay.
Deal?
Deal.
Okay, so I have 1 gold now.
Okay, so it's all my gold, and then it's 5 of my silver.
Yes.
All right. Well, there you are.
All right.
Pleasure doing business with you.
She gives you a
I think.
dagger of 11 pierce. And anybody else have anything they want at Screaming Swords?
Julie, do you have any non-swingable weapons? Do you perhaps have
You mean like a brick?
bows?
Oh, bows and arrows. Yeah, I might have some of those. Let me go check the back
Brick.
real quick.
A brick!
You go check.
Said no,
Screaming
did-
brick.
you did say like non-swingable.
Can you swing a brick?
You
still?
could. I mean, you could swing anything if you really set your mind to it. But I'm talking like non-bladed.
You do have a staff now.
I do have a staff.
Whack.
I just want to know. I want to know what you have.
Well, I don't really have too much. Cheap on the cheap end. As for bows go, but I've got a crossbow that I wouldn't mind parting with for I don't know, maybe like $3. I was really drunk when I made it. Three gold. I was really drunk when I made it. I think I don't know how long it's got left. And she produces this crossbow that looks like what a like 7-year-old would draw if they were told to draw a crossbow from memory.
Oh, it's good.
Roll a perception check.
Overkill.
Let it ride.
3.
You suspect that this thing could probably fire approximately 3 arrows before it implodes.
And that's
Yeah,
worth 30 days of work?
You wanted 3 gold for that?
These things are expensive. A good one sells for 25 any day.
Well, I'm looking at this one, and it's certainly not a good one.
Burn, Torin. That is a good one.
You know what?
Thank
You're
you.
right. You're right. If you let me shoot it one time, I'll give it to you for 3 silver.
Oh, yes. Done.
She picks it up, she knocks an arrow and shoots it into the wall, and it noticeably gets much more fragile looking.
See,
Um,
that's not a bad thing. It's a fixer-upper. Somewhere, probably.
she says, I'll give you 10 arrows to go with it. Let me tell you, that's a steal, I'm telling
It
you.
doesn't have 10
Julie?
shots in it.
Julie, you won't regret that.
You know what?
Can
Because Free Blow sent y'all, I could probably give you some interesting weapons.
What
You
you
want the-
got? What you got?
I got the Free Blow special, if you know what I mean.
The free blow special from Julie? Hit me with it.
For one free blow, I'll give you 3 guns.
Can I
No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't part with any of my guns for any less than a platinum apiece.
can I subtly ask and or look around? Actually, you know what? I'm not going to ask. Can I like subtly look around the shop for anything like specifically I'm looking for like a poison tipped like throwing knife or like a poison tipped arrow
Shuriken.
something.
Let me check.
Anything and I want to be really subtle about this.
Knife, you said?
Yeah. It could be small, it can be humble. But if there's anything in the store poison,
There's nothing necessarily poisoned. You can kind of tell just by looking around freely that none of these weapons are alchemically altered in any way. There are some that could look like they could hold a poison tip much better, but there's nothing necessarily that looks poison tipped. For the most part, everything you see here is just normal weapons.
okay, is there like a small humble throwing knife set?
The humble throwing.
Yeah,
knife.
yeah. There's definitely a throwing knife set.
Yeah, like anywhere from 3 to 4 throwing knives.
Let me take a look. Yeah, there's definitely like 4 throwing, like a set of like 5 throwing knives kind of prominently displayed in one of the displays.
Could I ask Julie, what are you looking for? What are you asking for this knife set?
Well, I know that Free Blow sent you, and typically I'd charge something around 2 gold per knife, but for you, because Free Blow sent you, I'll let you pay 5 silver per knife. Just this one time, though. That totals up to 1 gold, 5
2.5
silver.
gold. Oh, 1 gold, 5 silver. Oh yeah.
No, 2 gold, 5 silver.
2 gold.
I'll sell them at 5 silver per.
I will get 4 throwing knives for a total of 2 gold.
2 gold. Okay. She looks at you and she kind of goes over. She like walks her way over, unlocks the case and hands you the 4 throwing knives and takes your 2 gold pieces.
Sweet.
Well, is there anything else I can help y'all with?
Yes, Miss Julie. Nice to meet another Outlander. My name is Bugolius. Bugolius Pie. How are you today?
You know, thanks for asking. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm
You
doing
already
wonderfully,
said that,
but
didn't you?
that's all right. That's all right. I'm just wondering. I need to get my hands on like a slingshot. It's not too complex, just a straight up, real nice, real sturdy, real reliable slingshot.
Hmm. Y'all are drawing over here. A basic slingshot. That'll cost you like 1 silver. I can throw that together with a couple twigs from out back.
Yeah, I'll make that deal.
All right. She hands you a slingshot.
Thank you very much.
Really, I don't know what you'd be needing this for. Most of the time, it's just kids who buy these, but to each their own, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'm good.
All right. Well, I'm glad I could help y'all. Yeah, if you need anything else, you know where to find me. And that is that.
And scene.
Scene, exactly. Scene. Okay. I am going to ask one last thing from you guys, and this is just a question on whether or not you want to do it right now or if you want to do it later is totally fine. Do you want to? I was gonna have you guys describe the items you bought, just to give us like a description of the item, like what it looks like. If not, just remind me of all of the items that you bought, so that we can describe them later. But it's up to you. It is 11:15. It's very late. I'm trying to get
Yeah.
everyone to bed at a reasonable
Yeah.
hour. I'm so sorry.
I
I didn't
can.
buy anything, did I? No, I didn't.
I can rattle off what I got real quick.
Go for
Okay.
it.
I bought myself 1 staff and 7 birding scrolls from Freeblow. The staff I kind of envision as this like gnarled stick looking, almost like Gandalf the Grey-esque staff, but like maybe a little more gnarled. And then at the top it's got like a little branch poking out where a bird could easily perch on top of it.
Okay.
The scrolls, I might need to workshop that, or we might need to chat about that. I don't really know what's on them. I didn't even know what was on them when I bought them. So, and then I have my shitty crossbow that I bought that will explode after 2 shots. It sounds like, and 10 arrows thrown in there.
Yeah.
That leaves me. I did the math. That leaves me at 3 gold and 7 silver. If you're trying to keep track of that too.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to keep track of as well. Adeline, Isilt, you bought a coat.
Yes. Yeah, I have 4 spare gloves. So there's 4 mix-match gloves, and I kind of just imagine that as like, I don't know, 1 random leather glove, 1 winter glove, 1. It doesn't really matter too much what those look like. They're
Okay.
just normal
Yeah,
gloves.
just normal gloves.
Yes, the coat with the never-ending pocket, I imagine is trench coat-esque without the creepy vibes. Maybe some creepy vibes. Probably not super well kept. There's probably some holes in it.
Okay.
And then I got a healing potion. And then I got a healing potion and then the 4 throwing knives. And I imagine that those throwing knives are no longer than your average hand. Well balanced.
There, yeah. And then that leaves you with how much gold?
I have 1 gold, 4 silver.
Okay. Boogle, do you want to take a second to describe the items you bought today?
Yes, I have acquired with the trade, which didn't actually cost me any money, the dark brown mystery marble and the off tannish skin colored other mystery marble. Their powers are unknown. And then I was also lucky enough to acquire a slingshot with questionable durability. For 1 silver.
How would you describe the slingshot? I'm gonna allow you to describe what it looks like and
Oh, it's entirely made out of leather. It's not it's not the Y stick one. It's just like the strip of leather where you grab the 2 ends, you spin it around, and then you let go of one end, and it slangs whatever's in the pocket.
yeah.
It's just straight up leather all the way through and through. It's made out of one piece. Pouch is the exact same color, all tan. Everything's all the rest. Weathered, well worn, little fraying on the ends. Teeth marks for some reason. But yeah, that's about it. No ammunition.
And that leaves you with how much money?
Whatever we had to begin with, plus 3 silver. Because
Yes.
let's see, because Leonard gave me 4
So that
from the
is
pickpocket.
5 gold, 2 silver.
5 gold, 2 silver. That's what
Now
it was.
remember that
5 gold.
10 silver is a gold,
2.
10 gold is a platinum, 10 copper is a silver.
Right. Beauty.
Michael? Burger Angelo?
Yep. I got a dagger. It's more of a like almost like a throwing dagger in the way that it has that little circle at the very bottom.
Okay.
Very nice fidget to work with while I'm working around with it. It's kind of 2 types of leather at the bottom. One's kind of a darker brown and a lighter brown, kind of intertwined together and stamped to the base. Very short kind of hilt and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then as it converges to the top, the very tip of it, it's almost has like a circle where it's different blades, like tops, like converging together. And you can tell it's 11 individual things converging
Yeah,
to
it's,
signify
it's,
11.
it's 11. Yeah. Okay. I like that.
And
Anything
then
else?
I think I got 3 balloons, and I'm assuming the balloon sword is 2
Yep.
balloons.
Yes.
So
You have
I'm
one
down
balloon
to 1
left.
balloon. And then in terms of money, I've got 4 silver, 8 bronze, and an IOU to Leonard for 3 gold. So I'm in the red.
Okay. And Carter.
I didn't buy anything. I gave Michael 3 gold.
So that was your 2 gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm left with 1. No, I'm sorry. I bought the 2 potions, right?
Oh, yeah.
Or the 1
yeah.
potion. Sorry.
So you've got 1
So the
gold.
1 minor. So 1 gold.
And that leaves you now with 2 potions left.
Yes.
Okay. That's it. Have a great night, everybody. That will be the end of our session. Catch us next time. I will release a date shortly. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye.